Morning from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Today we're at the Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies, which we definitely have never been to before.
No, we've been here plenty of times.
Yeah, never done the aquarium. I go by the legend, joined in this video by my wonderful girlfriend Molly. And here we're gonna go check out this aquarium, which they advertise as the best in the USA. So the first tank you see when you come in is a pretty nice welcome tank. You got a big anchor set in the middle. And then you get to the aquarium proper. You see a big atrium type area, a turtle skeleton hanging from the ceiling, a big playground, a waterfall.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah. And this is a viewing area for the penguin parade. Kind of a cool tank here, hidden in the stump of this big tree. You get a better look at that waterfall as we head into our first exhibit, the tropical rainforest. Looks like these guys do share that waterfall. And these are red hook. These creatures here are the red-bellied piranha.
I like the skull at the bottom of the tank.
Yeah, like a Texas Longhorn kind of skull.
Yeah. I don't know if those are in the rainforest.
Probably not. Hanging out down there is a green iguana. These are very tiny. These are poison dart frog. Hanging out down there is a electric eel. Probably having a nap. Also, something that's really cool, the electric eel exhibit. This screen over here, that line is showing off the electricity that he's emitting right now.
I don't think we've ever seen that.
So this fish is really, really neat. This is a mud skipper, and you can see it looks like he has little feet, and that's because he can actually go out onto the land if he wants to. Here you can see the mud skipper out of the water just a little bit. Swimming around here is some four-eyed fish.
It's cool, like to see above and below water at the same time.
Pretty neat.
Very, very cool.
The next section of the aquarium is the ocean realm. It's a really fun tank here for the moray eel. And you can see one popping out of the hole right there. But the way this tank is designed, I'm not sure how well it's going to come out on camera, but you could like crawl underneath it. Very kind of view. Yeah, very innovative kind of design. This exhibit here is kind of mesmerizing. It's for various types of schooling fish.
And they just swim around in all together, kind of in a circle.
And they do it with their mouths like wide open. There's a couple other fish in here. But I like this. It's very kind of hypnotizing to watch.
Oh, that's a big one.
The next tank is more mesmerizing animals. You got moon jellyfish. Interesting looking fish here. That is the scorpion fish.
Apparently it's really good at camouflaging, but I feel like it doesn't fit with this tank.
No.
It's probably actually in the ocean.
Yeah, you would think it's just like a sea sponge or something.
Yeah.
Fun looking animal here. That's a long-nosed batfish. It's another one you can see that kind of has little feet.
Yeah, they walk.
Yeah. You do have some flounders in here as well. Over there, but the highlight is definitely the batfish. Right now we're zoomed in on a cuttlefish.
I had no idea they can camouflage.
Yeah. And they got some other fish in here too. I love the garden eel. So I always find it neat when aquariums do this. They give you a look into the filtration rooms. And right next to the big giant equipment that filters it for all the fish is some that do it just for nature. So that's smart design, putting them next to each other.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one are these guys over here. You do get a view looking down at some of the big tanks, so you can see the shark's going to swim right past us. I'm sure we probably get a much better view of these tanks later on in the aquarium, but it's kind of neat to see them from up above as well. This, I imagine, will probably be the biggest tank in the aquarium here. They do have an upcharge, I'm not sure if it's running right now, but a pirate-themed glass-bottom boat ride that you could go on. Over here next to the big tank, you do have this one as well. So, lots of littler fish in this one. We've now made it to that big waterfall tank. And some interesting fish in there, some large fish. I believe those guys are pacus. You've got some big catfish. You've got some rays down there. There's a very, very large fish in the corner. I'm not sure what he is. And then there's this guy. The next exhibit is the coral reef. This tank here has the potbelly seahorse in it, which that name is very accurate. And then you've also got some cowfish in here, which are really neat.
They're really, really cool.
That's a cowfish.
The highlight of the coral reef section is this very, very large tank here. I believe they do presentations with a diver in it a couple times a day.
That definitely makes sense.
But man, look at all the fish. Swimming past there is a weedy sea dragon. Pretty good size of these guys too. The next section of the aquarium should be a good one, is the Shark Lagoon. So I already like the Shark Lagoon area, as there is a moving walkway. So it's kind of like you're on a ride. And it looks like these are black-tip sharks in the first section. And they can swim right above you. We've now moved to the next section of the moving walkway. Kind of done up like a shipwreck. I believe this is the big tank. As you can see, a sawfish is going to come right above us here. That is so cool. And yeah, there's lots and lots of sharks. Definitely enjoying this section of the aquarium. There's a sleeping sea turtle down there.
So cute. And it's perfect. Get up there. Get on there.
Just another view of that big shark tank. You can see a shipwreck theming in the middle. It looks like hundreds of fish down there. And the moving walkway is very long. We've probably been on this for 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, it goes all around.
And lots of different types of sharks in here as well. And
Stingray.
And there's a stingray down there.
Oh, there's more eel somewhere. That would be hard to find.
Yep. Big giant shark, not hard to find. Some really big sharks in here. Awesome exhibit. Pretty neat. You get to see the tank from below. And then with the lighting, the shadows are really neat on the floor. And then you get more of a basic view of that big giant tank with all the sharks in it. Now we're guessing this is probably normally a touch tank, just not running at the moment. And this would be another touch tank where you can touch jellyfish. I love the lighting on the jellyfish exhibit. Walking on past here is a spiny lobster, and his aquarium is also a photo op, so you can crawl down there and pop up there and take your picture next to the spiny lobster. Like that kid's doing. Man, they got some big lobsters.
They got a giant one.
Look at him.
And it's small.
Lobsters are cool. The next section is the Gallery of the Seas. Got a nice enclosure here. Very colorful fish in this one. And some really nice looking coral. This enclosure has a different type of scorpion fish, along with a whole bunch of lionfish.
It's all poison fish. Because they all have poison fins.
Man, they have so many lionfish too.
They do.
But I like this guy.
I love that guy. He's so cool.
Living coral, G.
I absolutely love this animal here. These are giant Japanese spider crabs.
They're always cool watching them walk.
And they are gigantic. Like, this is not like a zoomed in thing. Like, for lack of a better term, wingspan.
They're 12 feet.
Yeah, these are massive, massive animals. Let's see if we can get a view of this one over here.
They live up to 100 years old.
Man.
Yeah. I would love to see a baby one. Like, how big is a baby?
I don't know. You see that guy? I don't think they move overly fast, though.
No, they don't.
I think here's a fish I've never seen before. The ocellated frogfish. He looks like he's part of the exhibit.
He comes in different colors. Yellow, brown.
You know, look at this one's face up here.
They blend in so well.
Yeah. The frogfish is now swimming around a little bit, so I figured I would get you guys some action shots here. This incredibly unique animal. This jellyfish type creature is a Pacific sea nettle. They've got a bunch of them. This peculiar named fish is the old wife.
Apparently, they're cousins of the butterfly fish.
I really like this one as well. These guys are cuttlefish. They have a ton of them. And it really just looks like they're floating in space.
Apparently, babies are smaller than a penny. That's really small.
Yeah. This creature here has a nice happy name. That's a swell shark. And this is his friend.
China rockfish.
The next section of the aquarium is the newest section, which is Curious Creatures from the Travels of Robert Ripley. And you can tell it definitely feels new in here.
Yes.
Kind of neat animal here. They're from California. The screen doesn't quite seem to be working, so I can't tell you what they are.
Well, there's flatfish right there.
I guess the screen is working, it's just very slow.
Very, very slow.
The flatfish, that name makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
This tank here is supposed to be home to African lungfish, but I'm not seeing any. So it took me a while to figure out what was in this tank, until you look over there, and there's a giant snake.
He likes hanging on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the snake, babe.
Here you can see a spotted trunkfish. In kind of a cool pyramid type tank. Gonna have to go full super zoom on this one. For this guy, a peacock mantis shrimp. The new exhibit also has this awesome photo op with this larger than life snake. So neat. Walking towards us is a veiled chameleon.
Which I don't think I see the movie.
No. Another large tank here. You got some small hammerhead type sharks and 3 different types of rays. Some of which are really, really big.
I never really noticed that before.
Stingray Bay is the next section of the aquarium. Stingray Bay is a very large tank. I believe there's 3 different types of rays in here. Some of them are very, very large. Some of them are pretty small. And then you've also got, it looks like, small hammerhead sharks. And they do a dive show in here as well a couple times a day. Something I like about Stingray Bay too, it backs up to the museum's snack bar, so you can enjoy a snack while staring at this awesome aquarium. So they say save the best for last, and I think that's the case here at the Ripley's Aquarium, as we have now made it to the Penguin Playhouse. And here are those penguins. These are African penguins, so warm weather penguins. They like to live in holes like that. Really cool photo op where you can crawl in there with the penguins. guys are so cool. There's Tara. Tara's staring at me. Coming into the little tube, it's pretty awesome. The penguins are all around you. So to get to the pop-up area, you go through tunnels. And this one, I'm close to a penguin that's swimming. Oh, a wave just came by. There is an outdoor section for the African penguins as well.
They can swim underneath you. Come
Yeah,
out here.
there's a glass floor they can swim underneath. And this outside area pretty much faces the mountain mall and the strip in Gatlinburg.
So you can see it.
Yeah, so like every time I walk by, like over towards Anakista, I'm like, well, Molly, we gotta stop and stare and see if we can see penguins, because if you know where to look, you can see these fine feathered friends. Another fun photo op here. And we're at the aquarium on a very special day. It's Glenn's birthday. He's 12 years old. They also sell penguin paintings. Not very expensive. You can get one for $30. Where they put they put paint on the little penguin's feet and let them walk all over these.
I love the penguin mat.
Yes, that
Those
is
are
very
really
cute. Little penguin wearing glasses, holding a fish. Before you exit the aquarium, you do get to see the Stingray Bay area again. And this is an area where you can touch or feed the stingrays. It's not bad. You can feed the stingrays. It's only $4. And of course, like all attractions, you must exit through the gift shop, where you can buy your selection of plushies and t-shirts and all that kind of things from the Ripley's Aquarium. It is a very large gift shop. And you can buy penguin stuff. And that'll do it for our time at the Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. I did enjoy it. I will say it is an expensive attraction. It does cost around $39 or so to get into. So whether that's worth your time, I think we were there for about an hour and a half. What they did have was very nice, though. I love
the theming levels and stuff.
Yeah, the shark exhibit with the moving sidewalk was wonderful. One of my favorite shark tanks I've ever seen anywhere.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The penguin exhibit was wonderful, and I like some of the more odd animals they had. Things like the Japanese giant spider crabs, the batfish, the ocellated frogfish. So they had some really cool stuff. But you know, it's not the largest aquarium you'll find.
No, we spent what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
You said? Yeah.
All right, but that'll do it. If you have any questions or comments about the Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies, let me know in the comment section below. And thank you for watching this video. And I mean, you got to see penguins, so it was probably worth your time.
Penguins.